we are super excited to share with you our 5th free day of training, and we're going to be talking about follow-up today. I'm telling you, it's unbelievable when you put just a few things into practice that can change the trajectory of your business. I am a big believer that when it comes to follow-up, you literally can increase your productivity, your ROI, 20, 30, 40%. What would that look like? What would that number look like to you? Just by following up better, doing the right things when it comes to follow-up. And we're going to share some key tips with you today. So let's go ahead. We're going to dive into some information. Again, just a reminder, if you are a member, you're going to actually get to hear the other 5 tips. I'll talk to you guys about the tips, but we're going to break them down with our members on a deeper level, and we're going to get some key information to them. And we'll also, good news about our membership. We have Essentials and we have our Excel program. Excel is all about mentoring and coaching. Accountability. They're filling out trackers. They're sharing their numbers. It's a whole new level. So if you need that type of accountability within your company, Excel is the program for you. So I am diving in right now. Number 1 big tip in no particular order, but all of these are critical to the success of your company. And good news is maybe you have another small business or your husband or wife has a business, and these tips are priceless, but they're also, they can move from industry to industry because follow-up is follow-up, right? No matter if you have a great product or service, we know you know how to stage. We're not going to teach you how to stage. You already know that. We're teaching you business fundamentals. That's what HSRA is. And, most of us haven't owned a business before. Maybe some of us came from corporate America, but we're creative. And this stuff is like boring to us, but this is the lifeblood. This is critical component of your business. If you don't nail this, you can't scale. You can't grow without proper follow-up. So I'm glad you're here with us today, and I love it. Dina is ready. Kim, hello. Kim from Tampa, you're joining us as well. Melissa's ready. Haley's ready, and we can't wait. Number 1, write this down. Write this down. It is big follow-up mistake is not making the call. So I just want to know how many of you guys, you're like, I don't like sales. If you have a problem with sales, go back and watch Monday. But then you're like, I don't want to bother these people. Obviously, they're not interested. If they didn't take me up on it the first time, why would I need to call them back? I mean, they should have bought. If they needed me, they would have already signed. But here's the thing. Anytime we are presented with a product or service to purchase, and we are in the market, that's number 1. Like, are these people in the market? Yes, if they've reached out to you, they are in the market. They need you. And so people get busy, and we will say, well, I don't want to bother them. I don't want to be a bother. Go ahead and like or love that if that's kind of your attitude is, I just don't want to bother them, right? We're maybe timid. Maybe we're a little uncertain. Those are the things that can get in the way of stopping a sale. Because here's the reality. We shared some of these numbers earlier this week. The number 1 mistake is never even making the call. How many calls are we making? If we don't make the calls, we can't follow up with the calls. We got to make the calls. We got to call people back. And then we want to make sure that we are doing it in the proper framework. And we're going to talk about how often and where people actually make the decision. It's usually not on the first call. So let's think about this in the proper perspective. How many jobs have we left or let on the table, let die out because we just did not properly follow up with them? All we have to do is make the call. You're at least almost 50% better off than other people who don't make the call. Almost 50% of people don't even make a follow-up call at all. So we got to know, at least make a follow-up call, right? At least show up. If we don't show up, we cannot score. So we've got to show up. I don't care what you say, what your excuse is. Here's Greg Cardone. Make the freaking call. Make the freaking call.